companions! Hello, hello everyone, hello! It's I, Theodora of Arcadia! Again, welcome to the companions. It is time, it is here, after so much wait, after so much hours of death and lack of video quality content. We're here. But quiet on the mic. Are you sure you're not super loud? Are you sure that maybe I have to be closer to the mic? Do I have to lean in close? Do I have to do all the good works to increase our volume? I'll increase it a little bit. There, I increased it a smidge, a tiny smidge. Hopefully that's a good amount for you to survive in these troubling times. Sounds good to you? Oh, yo, let's go. Anyway, we're about 8 minutes away from the official start of the CPG Episode 1 amazing, crazy, quality content. Let me tell you, I'm super excited for CPG starting finally with her Episode 1. I think it would be a good idea to possibly start in a bit, because we don't want to spend too much time just sitting here talking, not really doing anything when we have so much great quality wrestling to go through. You know what I'm saying, companions? You guys know what I'm saying? Because we have 9 quality matches today. Yes, you heard right here. 9 matches. 9 matches. We have a good roster, so I believe that 9 matches is a good size of an episode to be able to showcase a good amount of companions here. That's way more than 8 matches. Yeah, it's a single match more. It's 1 match more than usual. It's crazy, right? Anyway, Book of Shells, hello, welcome. I see it's your first time here. Welcome. We love and appreciate you. That's like 80% more match per match. It's true. And not only that, but we also have oh, I forgot here also. There's supposed to be notifications. I messed up. But thank you for the follow, Book of Shells. You're much appreciated. Hold on. Any alerts? There's alerts. Let's put it onto the center of the screen. We got alerts. Or maybe not on the center screen, because that might cover me. We'll put it on the side. Yeah, over here. Ba-ba. Bye for the vibe. Thank you for the follow. You're much appreciated. Welcome. See, that's what we're supposed to get, companions. Apologies, Book of Shells, for me not having it up on this layer, this screen, to acknowledge you and your greatness. But thank you guys for the follow. You're all much appreciated. 5 minutes until the show starts. We might as well just start this freaking show, companions. We might as well just start the fucking show. I can't believe it, companions. We're gonna be getting ready for a CPG Episode 1 here right now, folks. The show, what we have all come here for. We have been teasing for like 5 billion years. We've had recently, if you check my recent VODs or if you check my YouTube, we recently had the Athenian tournament where we have crowned Artemis, who's in the chat right now, to be our champion of Athena. Our first champion, our world champion of CPG belongs to Artemis. Wow, congratulations, Artemis. If you were here for the CPG Athenian tournament, that was the result. Artie, our champion. And then shortly afterwards, we had our Spartan tournament, where we had crowned our champion of Ares, our second belt, which is belt for the men's division, where we crowned Big John, the stud. The Big John, the stud, the hung daddy, Big John, to be our champion of Ares, where we witnessed King Ramsel fall from grace, and Big Willie become the people's champion, even though he was knocked out round 1. But will we see King Ramsel, the hated person of CPG here, or will we see Big Willie possibly making a return here to bring glory and honor to his Lil Williams. Companions, we're gonna get ready for this first match, which is gonna be a one-on-one extreme rules match. I know, it's crazy. Starting off the first match of CPG with an extremes rules match? Couldn't be me, companions. But anyway, let's get this started. Companions, as we're getting ready for the first match in CPG, it's gonna be insane. Hiya, Biscuit, thank you for saying hi. Welcome to the chat. You're much appreciated. Have been able to catch today's stream? True, Koro. You're gonna be witnessing the first match in, well, not in CPG history, but CPG episodic history. Because it's the first official episode of CPG where we're gonna have some quality content. We're gonna be having our first match. Oh my god, it's GTT official! Let's go, GTT, let's go. Super excited to have you here too. We're getting ready for our first match, which is gonna be a one-on-one extreme rules match. We're gonna be having 2 new faces in CPG as we're gonna be having a debut match. I can't believe it, companions. We're gonna be witnessing something great, companions. But let's get this going. Companions, we are here at CPG, at who knows where, because we don't care. As we witness our first match in CPG episodic history, a debut match between 2 great quality companions thing. Why is it dark? Wow! Because it's Cal Zibian! Cal is our first debut today, as we welcome Cal Zibian. As he's lighting fire to everything! The sides, everything. I would guess Greece, probably. That would be where CPG would first start, right? In Greece. Look how are you? Look, welcome. We're doing great. We're welcoming our first combatant, our first debut match in CPG episodic history. We have Cal Zibian. Cal Zibian enters in with gusto, with flair, with amazingness. He comes in saying, "Look at me, companions, I am here first in episodic history greatness, Cal Zibian." He's got cool shades, he's got cool glasses, he's got cool jackets, he's everything a companion wants to be, possibly. I don't know what you guys want to be yourselves, probably. But look at him. He is basking. He is basking in the companion's cheers and glory. But it is here, Cal Zibian. You kind of want his jacket says Artie. Artie is gonna steal his jacket soon. But who is Cal gonna be facing off against this time? The screens turn black. I guess like grayscale? As we welcome in Jacob Henderson. Jacob Henderson. One very loyal companion who has shown that he loves and appreciates Theo just as much as every other companion, and is here at CPG to, I don't know what he's here for, but he's here to kick some booty. As he slowly makes his way to the arena, to the stage, to the ring, with his monochrome abilities, because I don't know how this is happening. Camera work? Magic? I have no clue. I am just your local great hero. But I can't believe it. First match is gonna be between Cal Zibian and Jacob Henderson. Extreme rules. Which means no disqualifications. We got slapsticks. We got candlesticks. We got bats. We got chairs. We got everything you kind of want. Because it is extreme rules. We don't care. We don't care. A companion has to take advantage of every situation to achieve victory. And that means using any weapon in your arsenal to be able to achieve said victory. Jacob looks like he's going to drink 4 twisted teas and then pass out in the gas station parking lot. That is probably where I found him. But trust that Jacob Henderson is a menace. Trust that Jacob Henderson is wild. You feel like the spectator doesn't know anything about wrestling but is still here because it looks cool? That is probably true. A lot of companions are probably here for that. But it doesn't matter, companions, because we're going to show some crazy love and appreciation to these wrestlers as they begin their match. Going in was Jacob Henderson picks up Cal and throws him into the turnbuckle. What is he going to do? He's charging up that arm, and he goes in for a clothesline. Start off this match against Cal Zibian. Goes for a pin immediately. Is he going to end it right here? Blackwell, Brock, hello, welcome. I see it's your first time here, as you get to witness CPG history, as we get the first match in the first episode of CPG Companion Proving Grounds. Henderson jumps up and gets a nice stunner, or no, not a stunner, a cutter? Whatever we want to call it, it doesn't matter. I hear, it's the Undertaker, and I'm like, who's that? Truge. But if it's a cutter, thank you, Carl. Don't worry, I don't know names, alright? I just call it flippy shit and slammy shit. Look at that, hit him with a good over-the-shoulder slammy shit. One day I'm gonna invade your commentary with just a correct you almost. That'd be rude and I would kick your butt, not gonna lie. Theo's best commentator. You see, at least Arnavs recognizes that I'm a great commentator here today. I know that we can't really see chat on the side over here, but trust the chat is there. I kind of want to get a floating chat, like where like the chat bubbles probably like pop up, but I don't know how to do that. So right now we don't have that, but it's okay. Trust in companions. Trust the companions. Henderson is truly going ham on the boy. Cal hasn't had a chance to reverse this and bring the momentum his way. But trust that Cal is going to try to figure out a way to defeat Jacob Henderson. As Jacob Henderson gets a nice suplex on the poor little Cal. As now Cal has become the underdog in this combat. But here it is, Cal finding a way to reverse it against Jacob Henderson and begin his offense. As Jacob Henderson continues his offense as Cal was not able to prioritize that advantage that he just received. I swear, the companions are gonna be like, Theo, it's this move. Theo, it's that move. At some point, I'm gonna learn what moves are. Okay? Dragon Screw Counter. Thank you, Coral, for naming the moves for me. Thank you. I mean, I totally knew what that was. An elbow to the face. And a clothesline to send Henderson back outside of the ring. Now saying, Henderson, I will not be bullied any longer by you. And begins his assault. But just as I see his commentator's curse, Jacob Henderson begins his assault against Cal Zibian. Cal putting in the work. Irish whip into the corner. A kick to the belly. Cal is scoping out his opponent, and oh! Jacob Henderson managed to roll out of the knee. Henderson back into the ring as he has just dodged Cal Zibian's knee. Jacob Henderson begins his assault by bringing Cal to the ropes, dropping him to the ground, lift and stomp to the chest. And begins the pin. One, Jimmy Jensen. Kick out. Is there a long and speeding kids? Cal is a grown adult. Trust, companions. Trust. A rope break because Cal... Whoa! Jacob Henderson has just hit the ref as Cal Zibian has just caved in the skull of Jacob Henderson. I can't believe Jacob Henderson hit our ref with our current resident ref. Jimmy Jensen not here today. We are greeted with our current ref at the moment. I have no clue who this ref is. I guess our temporary ref. His name is Wilson. With Wilson, our new ref at the moment. I can't believe Jacob Henderson attacked our current ref, Wilson. But Cal manages to retaliate. But now, Jacob Henderson returning to have the advantage. Jacob Henderson I am struggling right now to commentate companions, but trust, I am your best commentator in the world, Theodora of Arcadia. Slapping Cal Zibian to the outside, and then tossing him right back into the ring. Jacob Henderson is getting ready for more beating against Cal Zibian. And AO 360 knee to the face of Cal Zibian. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen. And a kick out, 2 Jimmy Jensen. An Irish whip against the ropes, and a drop kick, but it was missed. Cal was not able to find the face of Henderson to be able to connect with that foot of his with a drop kick. But Cal Zibian is putting everything in his power to fight back against. Hey yo, a corkscrew over the top ropes. I can't fucking believe it, companions. Jacob Henderson took the full brunt of that, but Jacob Henderson is still fighting back because he doesn't care. Possibly the best commentary ever, says Penguin. That is true. That is true. I can imagine Theo sitting at a balcony watching over these matches like a Roman Emperor over a gladiator match. It is true. There is no commentary. That's because I am on the balcony. How did you know, Clara? How did you know? Vamos! Yo! Welcome to the first episode of CPG. We have a first match between Cal Zibian and Jacob Henderson. Best way to bribe Theo for these matches is to use a lot of chunkin nuggets. That's not true. You cannot bribe this hero when it comes to wrestling. Another 360 knee to the face from Jacob Henderson. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, and a kick out from Cal Zibian. And a kip up as well. He said, your knees mean nothing to me. He has the gusto. He has the power. That was just a one guess. It's more Roman and Greek, but I would be more unique. It's the Theodora way. Romans? I don't know. And look at that! Cal Zibian going for the pin. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen. But a kick out from Jacob Henderson. Cal kicking the face of Henderson. And looks like blood? Yes, blood from Jacob Henderson. Cal Zibian has drawn first blood. Cal's gonna climb to the mid rope. He tried to go for some knees on Jacob Henderson, but Jacob Henderson said not today. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch. Slap, slap. Is the ref's name Jimmy Jensen? Our usual ref is Jimmy Jensen. I don't know who this guy is, but his name is Wilson. But every count is a Jimmy Jensen. Cal jumping to the tops and punching. Trap kick. What is he gonna look for next? Against the ropes. Ayo, a stomp to the chest of Jacob Henderson. Looks like everyone's gathering together. Cal doing a great Alabama Slammer. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, and a kick out from Jacob Henderson. And yo, look at that top of the rope moonsault from Cal Zibian. Cal saying, I am a flippy boy, I can jump.
Did I mention that I am a god?
And there it is, a senton from the top rope. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen. One Day Edge, thank you for the raid, you're much love, much appreciated. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to CPG episode 1. Cal, tilt-a-whirl, just tosses him. Tries to go for it. Maybe a spear or a headbutt, but Jacob Henderson moves out of the way. Suplex from Henderson. Cave in! Hey yo, he's ballin'! He has a ballin', companions, and hits him with the elbow. Knee to the face of Henderson. We're looking at quality content right now. Took on the punishment and is turning it around right now. It is true, Book of Shadows. It is true. We're watching this event unfold. 9. Is Calzimian gonna lose by count now? It looks to be the case, companions. I can't fucking believe it, companions. The first match ends with Jacob Henderson as the victor by count now. I can't fucking believe it. Cal looks upset and tries to go for an... No, he tries to attack Jacob Henderson at the end of the match, but Jacob Henderson says, no, I take this W. Even if it's count out, I take this W. I can't fucking believe it, companions. Jacob Henderson has took the victory and Cal has to walk away as the match ends with count out. Companions, what the heck? Can't believe it. First match in CPG history goes, or CPG episodic history, goes to Jacob Henderson, winning it over Calzimian by count out. Calzimian tries to retaliate in anger, but Jacob Henderson says, I won this shit fair and square. I can't believe the companions. I can't fucking believe it. Companions, we have witnessed the first episodic match in CPG history, and it has been great. Countouts are sticky, says Books of Shadows, but sometimes countouts just end up happening. Good opening match overall, says Carl. Thank you, Carl. I have no power over it, but it is still good quality matches. The CPG tournaments was great, and I recall Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte did a really great job in the CPG tournament, and we hope to see Santa Muerte put in some good effort here today, possibly, on CPG Episode 1. How's my day been today, Theo? It has been great. I woke up, I made coffee, I got some water, and then I started CPG Episode 1. Yes, we wake up a little late. It's just how it be, just how it do. Tarn, hello Tarn. Welcome Tarn. Hello, Boo Boo. Sticks, Francis, thank you for the follow. You're much loved and much appreciated. Welcome. As we get ready for the second match in CPG Episode 1. Companions, I can't believe it. What it's gonna be? Who are we gonna see today, companions? Who are we gonna see? Let's find out. Hello, Sticks. Hello. And let's begin. Loading for the second match. Yes, companions, we do a little bit of loading here at CPG. As we get ready for the second match in CPG. Who are we gonna see today? Who are we gonna see for the second match? We have already just witnessed Calzimian versus Jacob Henderson, which was the debut match for both of them. But now we're gonna witness another set of companions enter the ring and fight to the death. I mean, we don't fight to the death here. I mean, anyway, let's go, companions. Let's go. Here we are, companions, CPG, as we welcome in. Who, companions? Who's gonna walk in? Who's gonna enter this ring? Who's gonna walk down that ramp? It is none other than Joe! I can't believe it, companions. It is JoJo, the protagonist of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's just our regular run-of-the-mill JoJo. Either way, it is the JoJo of this bizarre adventure that is CPG. Companions, we have to welcome JoJo, as this is their debut match. But who is JoJo going to be fighting in their debut match here at CPG? We did not witness JoJo in the Athenian tournament. JoJo managed to miss out on the Athenian tournament, and I'm sure that JoJo wants to prove themselves here at CPG, despite missing out on the Athenian tournament. My throat wilding right now, companions. And facing off against JoJo this match is none other than... Ayo, fire? Ayo? Ayo, it is Santa Muerte! Oh my god, companions, we had witnessed Santa Muerte in the CPG Athenian tournament, and now Santa Muerte makes her episodic debut here at CPG. Santa Muerte was taken out by Sabala Obscura in the Athenian tournament, and is now here to take on the debuting JoJo. Companions, we're probably going to witness a great match because Santa Muerte did some quality work on the during the CPG Athenian tournament. And now we get to see them here on the first episode of CPG, facing off against JoJo. Let's go, Santa Muerte! A lot of companions really did enjoy Santa Muerte when she fought during the Athenian tournament, and so that means we're just gonna see some quality work coming from Santa Muerte as she begins her episodic debut here at CPG. That is true. This is new attire for Santa Muerte, specifically for CPG. I can't believe I received the honors of having a unique attire for CPG, but Santa Muerte managed to deliver with a quality attire. Wait. A guy JoJo is fighting what appears to be a representation of a supernatural being? I don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot of red in that ring. It's a lot of red because CPG asks for a lot of red. Here we have Wilson as we begin our match. Santa Muerte starts up the match strong against JoJo. But JoJo turns it around and says, I want to start this match with some quality combination moves. JoJo to the top of the ropes already. And JoJo with Ayo! Beautiful from JoJo already. 1, Jimmy Jensen. 2, Jimmy Jensen. And the kickoff from Santa Muerte. Ayo! Good boot, Santa Muerte. Picking up JoJo. Ayo! And drop kick. Slammies, drop kicks. Alright, this is what we like to see. DDT onto the mat by JoJo. JoJo's jumping to the top, or hopping to the top of the ropes once more, but has opted not to jump out of the ring while being on top of the ropes. Goes for a chop block, but no, receives an X instead. Santa Muerte picks up JoJo. And yeah! Slamming right into the center of the ring. But JoJo says no! Wheelbarrow! Bulldog! JoJo's gonna pick up Santa Muerte. Punching. And ayo, a somersault unprettier! I can't believe what I just saw here, companions. No fucking way. Sorry, Theo, it's already not here, so I had to hit the hay. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you, Sticks Francis, for coming by. We appreciate you for coming by, Sticks. As we get to witness more quality companion action here today. 1, Jimmy Jensen. 2, Jimmy Jensen. And a kick out from Santa Muerte. JoJo says, get up, Santa Muerte. Hey, yo, was that a Canadian destroyer? Can't fucking believe it. JoJo's hitting these big slapping moves at the start of the match. really trying to possibly show off a little too much here at CPG, but there is nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with showing off a little bit. The issue is, when you show off, you have to deliver. And we are seeing Santa Muerte deliver. Jojo tried to go for a nice big kick at the center. At the corner, not the center. What am I talking about? As Santa Muerte begins with a submission maneuver that I clearly know the name of. Jojo, big boots to the chest of Santa Muerte. Elbow, still leggies. Leggies say, stop hurting me, I don't want this no more. As Santa Muerte awaits Jojo in the outside. Slams coming from Santa Muerte. Jojo, discus punch. I can't fucking believe it, commands. I'm just vibing at the moment as we're witnessing two powerhouse women just go at each other. Well, I say powerhouse, but really, Jojo just wilding out. Hey yo, backbreaker. One Jimmy Jensen. And only one Jimmy Jensen? Can't fucking believe it, companions. Kick to the back of Jojo. Stomps to the chest of Jojo. And we are going for a Sombra Bomb from Santa Muerte. One Jimmy Jensen, two Jimmy Jensens, and Jojo kicks out at two Jimmy Jensens. Santa Muerte to the top rope. And elbow to the back of Jojo. Jojo rolling away and clotheslines Santa Muerte into the corner. Begins stomping Santa Muerte. Ayo, kicks, leggies, pendulums, kickies, chest, Santa Muerte, can't fucking believe it. Jojo hitting a vertebraker. Yes, yes it is. Yeah. One Jimmy Jensen, two Jimmy Jensens, and a kick out from Santa Muerte. Jojo's gonna pick up Santa Muerte. Ayo, ayo! Was that inverted DDT? I can't fucking believe it, company. And a dropkick! One Jimmy Jensen, two Jimmy Jensens, three Jimmy Jensens, and Jojo achieves victory against Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte and Jojo face off against each other, and Jojo wants to go for a handshake, and Santa Muerte gives that handshake back. It is a proper first. I can't believe it. Look at this. This is now a Theo napping. Theo always napping. Wait, Theo napping? Like a kidnapping? I can't believe it. And Santa Muerte giving Jojo a proper handshake as Jojo receives their first victory here at CPG. Companions, pretty quality second match. I would just say so myself, companions. A quality second match indeed. They're friends now. This is the storyline. It could be the storyline. It could be, companions. But what, GG? You love GGs. You love to see the sportsmanships. MRX Gaming looks excited. Let's go, GG. A lot of sad faces as Santa Muerte did not achieve a victory against Santa Muerte. Hey yo, we're freezing up. Hey yo, companion, we're freezing up, but we're alive, companions. Turn that kind of public respect from Santa Marta? I know, it's crazy, right? I mean, I guess it's like... Who knows? Who knows? But I think kinda wild. Exciting. But anyway, companions, let's get to the next match, companions. Game recognizes game, that's truly a possibility. But companions, let's get running for the next match. The third match in CPG Episode 1 history is gonna begin soon. Companions, so far, we have been seeing some quality matches. The lucha culture is amazing. We love lucha. We here at CPG love lucha. Let me tell you, companions, we have a lot of masked wrestlers, not gonna lie, here at CPG. But that's not the end, because we're gonna have some more wrestlers showing their faces here, but also obscuring their faces. But we're gonna have to see that in the ring as we begin the next match, the third match in CPG. Let's go, companions! Let's go! Who is first to the ring here today? As we witness fireworks, it's King Ramsel! King Ramsel's making his episodic debut here at CPG. Many companions really dislike King Ramsel because he knocked out Big Willie in the first round of the CPG Spartan tournament. But now he's making his way to the ring here on CPG for his in-ring episodic debut. King Ramsel. We have seen him before and how strong his coronations are, as we saw him reach the final round on the CPG Spartan tournament, but he failed to defeat Big John the Stud, and the belt was just lost. He was aiming for that belt with all of his might, but was not able to receive the belt because Big John the Stud was in his way. All the little willies hate King Ramsel, that is factual. The little willies of CPG despise King Ramsel. They despise what he stands for. They despise only the fact that he beat Big Willie. That is literally it. I thought for a second you said King Ramses, and I thought the creepy motherfucker from King Courage the Cowardly Dog returned the slab? Dude, King Ramses. But no, it is King Ramsul. But who's the second combatant who's going to enter into the ring today? It is the in-ring debut. The first time we're seeing him. Sable Obscuro. And the Sable Obscuro, the other half of Sabala Obscuro. We are seeing here Sable Obscuro making his in-ring debut. He wasn't here for the Spartan tournament, but we did see how Sabala Obscuro managed to make it to the final round of the Athenian tournament before being defeated by Artemis. But we're gonna see how Sable Obscuro is gonna do here against King Ramsel. Will he be a dominating force just like Sabala Obscuro? We're gonna find out here, companions. We're gonna find out here, companions, as we get ready for this match. Wait, there's a third combatant entering the ring? Is this a triple threat match right here on CPG? Because it's not even Seth Dude. I can't believe it, companions. It is Seth Dude, third generation Seth Dude, here at CPG. The first generation Seth Dude being a pilot high flyer who died in a horrific wrestling accident. And Seth Dude Jr., who was a Yakuza member who also suffered in an horrific in-ring accident. But here, Seth Dude the third generation Seth Dude, here to prove that it was not a fluke, it is not an accident, he will not suffer the Seth Dude curse as he's making his way to the ring. trust that Seth Dude is a force to be reckoned with. No, Seth Dude III is not gonna suffer a horrific in-ring accident. He is gonna prove that his legacy is not tainted by the curse. That his legacy is here to stay. As Seth Dude III is here to fight in CPG. You have to remember that Seth Dude was at the Spartan tournament where he got smashed horrifically by Mr. Sweet Cheeks. But today, we're gonna see how Seth Dude III fares as we begin our match. Hey, would you look at that, companions? It is actually our resident ref, Jimmy Jensen. Jimmy Jensen reffing this three-way fight between King Ramsel, Sable Obscuro, and Seth Dude. As the match begins. Boo Ramsel. That is the chant that is now happening right now. Boo Ramsel. No one likes King Ramsel. None of them do. Everyone wants to see King Ramsel fall. But he has already fallen, for he has lost his throne. He has lost his kingdom, companions. But everyone wants justice for Big Willie. King Ramsel beginning his onslaught against Sable Obscuro and Seth Dude. But Seth Dude and Sable being able to just go against the norm. Go against everything. As Sable Obscuro is looking under the ropes, he has found a stop sign. He is here to stop King Ramsel and Seth Dude in their tracks by slapping him with the sign. Oh, but King Ramsel was too quick for Sable Obscuro to be able to use the sign as he, boom, forearm. As there's now a brawl happening outside the ring between King Ramsel, Seth Dude, and Sable Obscuro. It's time to stop, true. Poor little Seth is like a whole 8 inches shorter than Sable and Ramsel. Hey, every Seth Dude has been the same height, and every Seth Dude has been a force to be reckoned with in the ring. This is true to be said with Seth Dude III, as Seth Dude is being pushed off by Sable Obscuro. But he is making this even as he has a stop sign, and he tries to hit Ramsel, but no, the stop sign flies out of Seth Dude's hands as Ramsel and Obscuro slap him around as if he were nothing. But Seth Dude is here to make a scene, alright? Ramsel doesn't want to stop, that is true. That is true. Seth Dude launches King Ramsel outside the ring and hypes himself up, but forgets that Sable Obscuro is inside the ring, and Sable Obscuro begins his attack. King Ramsel's grabbing the steel steps and just tosses it on the ground. He is showing that steel steps mean nothing to him. He doesn't need the steps. He thought about it for a second. Sable Obscuro heading outside the ring? King Ramsel's watching? He's sliding towards Seth Dude? And a coast to coast from Sable Obscuro as King Ramsel slid his way to the corner to not do anything. But a crazy coast to coast from Sable Obscuro, lightning drop, and a pin. But no pin. As Sable Obscuro stares at Jimmy Jensen, wondering what happened right there. Seth Dude also picking up the steps and saying, no, I kinda want the steps, I want the stop sign instead, as he brings the stop sign. Ayo! 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, and a kick out from King Ramsel. Seth Dude has the stop sign, but is unable to use it against Sable Obscuro. What is even happening? I'm questioning that myself. There's just so many wild things happening here in this triple threat match. And King Ramsel seems to have taken a hit that was meant for Sable Obscuro. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, and a kick out from King Ramsel. This is, in fact, by the way, this is, by the way, a triple threat elimination match. Artemis redeemed the hydrate. Thank you, Artie. Let me hydrate real quick before I explain the rules of this match. As a lot is happening right now, that Sable Obscuro is doing some work against King Ramsel and Seth Dude. Alright. So as I was saying before, wait, 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen. The reason why the combatants aren't interrupting each other's pins is because this is an elimination match. Each combatant can be eliminated, which means that there needs to be 2 pinfalls in this match to see a victor. King Ramsel with the coronation on Sable Obscuro. And we got 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, and a kick out from Sable Obscure from King Ramsel's coronation. Set Dude swing and a miss with a stop sign. Set Dude a little too small. As King Ramsel and Sable Obscure team up against Set Dude, as they jointly come together to hit a DDT, and King Ramsel immediately turns on Sable Obscure after doing a team action. Hey yo! Twirling, neck breakers, bats from Set Dude, but King Ramsel's in the way with some back elbows. Ew, ew, and ew. As more actions happening outside the ring. Punches to the gut of Set Dude, punch to the face of Set Dude, wheelbarrow. Set Dude returns to the inside of the ring as he picks up the stop sign again. He loves this stop sign. It is Set Dude's only weapon. As Set Dude hits, no, he was hit by Sable Obscure as Sable Obscure was trying to beat the fuck out of King Ramsel. No stop sign was being used today as Sable Obscure picks up the stop sign and throws it on top of Set Dude and continues his onslaught against Set Dude. This is like watching a small child get beat up by 2 big school bullies. It's true, Artie. It is true. And the bullies are fighting each other to see who gets the first pick against Set Dude. Steel chair from Sable Obscure hits King Ramsel right into the face. Set Dude throwing Sable Obscure into the barricade. Set Dude looking for another object and grabs. Is that a hockey stick? Yes, it is a hockey stick, and hits Sable Obscure and continues wailing on Sable Obscure with the hockey stick. King Ramsel takes his time to take a step away as Sable Obscure hits Set Dude with a punch right to the face. King Ramsel finally intervening as everyone starts bullying him, and Sable Obscure tosses King Ramsel right back into the barricade as Set Dude's recovering from all these attacks. The real question is who's going to be first eliminated here, as King Ramsel and Set Dude begin some tag team combinations. As they work together for a second for King Ramsel to set up the enziguri, slapping Obscuro right into the face. As King Ramsel continues slapping the face of Obscuro. Set Dude running around with a bat like a wild man. Set Dude getting his cardio in. As he's running around the whole ring to get to King Ramsel. King Ramsel tries a rolling elbow but gets hit by a bat instead. Hockey sticks, bats, King Ramsel's elbows, hockey sticks from Sable Obscuro. Crazy stuff happening. I don't even know what's happening. Non-stop, crazy companion action. Elbow from Ramsel. Ramsel throwing Sable Obscuro into the barricade, tries to sweep Set Dude, but Sable Obscuro was in the way. A lot more tossing is happening as Set Dude runs away as he doesn't want to get involved in this confrontation. Guys, we need to bring this back into the ring, alright? We need to bring this back into Set Dude has steps. But no, King Ramsel kicks it out of Set Dude's hands and throws Set Dude back into the ring. Sable Obscuro takes this opportunity to possibly get a pin on Set Dude, but Set Dude steps out of the way and drop kicks Sable Obscuro as King Ramsel picks up Set Dude and brings him into the corner. Yeah. But King Ramsel takes a kick right into the face from Sable Obscuro. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, but a kick out from King Ramsel. Set Dude unable to get an offensive against Sable Obscuro. As Sable Obscuro tries to send him, but King Ramsel gets up a little too quickly for him. A coronation from King Ramsel on Sable Obscuro. Yes, the coronation lands. And they have a 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, 3 Jimmy Jensen. Sable Obscuro is knocked out by King Ramsel. It is now Set Dude versus King Ramsel, as Set Dude now has a sledgehammer as he begins wailing against King Ramsel. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, and a kick out for King Ramsel against Set Dude. Set Dude managing to survive this long as he gets a nice drop kick onto King Ramsel. 1 Jimmy Jensen, to Jimmy Jensen. And then another kick out from King Ramsel. King Ramsel just doesn't want to stay down. A kick up from King Ramsel. A drop kick from Seth Dude as he tries to go for a forearm or a clothesline. But King Ramsel goes for another coronation. And a coronation on Seth Dude. This took out just recently Sable Obscure 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, but a kick out from Seth Dude. Dude, I cannot believe this campaign as Seth Dude survives in this match. A follow from... I'm just gonna call you Studios for now. But thank you for the follow, you're much love, much appreciated. Seth Dude stops King Ramsel from possibly using the sledgehammer. Penguins are true gods. Thank you for the follow, you're much love, much appreciated. I guess I'll just call you X Studios. Does that work? Does that work, companion? Seth Dude drop down. Tries to do a maneuver but clashes with King Ramsel as King Ramsel goes for another coronation on Seth Dude. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen. Studios is fine. Alright, I'll call you Studios. Welcome, Studios. Thank you for the follow. You're much appreciated. King Ramsel picks up Seth Dude and tries to maneuver Seth Dude. Rolls. Iron drag. Seth Dude still in this fight. Shining Wizard is what it looks like to the face of King Ramsel as Seth Dude picks up the sledgehammer. He says, come on, King Ramsel. I didn't have a chance to fight you in the Spartan tournament, but I have the chance to now. Blood drawn from King Ramsel by the sledgehammer that Seth Dude is using. Seth Dude slapping the heck out of King Ramsel. Everyone in the chat is cheering for Seth Dude because no one cares for King Ramsel. King Ramsel, a knee to the face of Seth Dude as he grabs the sledgehammer and in retaliation wails away at Seth Dude. This is not what we want to see. He is breaking Seth Dude's kneecap. Seth Dude finally being able to roll away. Clothesline from Seth Dude. Pin from Seth Dude. 1 Jimmy Jensen. 2 Jimmy Jensen. 3 Jimmy Jensens. That clothesline was everything Seth Dude needed to obtain this victory. Justice for Big Willie as Seth Dude takes it against King Ramsel. Congratulations, Seth Dude, for winning this triple threat match against, or as we call them, the Triple Theos, against King Ramsel and Sable Obscuro. Congratulations, Seth Dude. Let's go, Seth Dude. Everyone was questioning the thought whether Seth Dude was gonna achieve that victory. At least I was questioning it. But Seth Dude still pulls through. Because no one wants King Ramsel to win. But congratulations, Seth Dude. I can't believe it, companions. Seth Dude put in some work. Seth Dude putting in some hours. I can't believe it, companions. This is what we like to see here at CPG. Seth Dude pulling through for his ancestors, for his father and grandfather, Seth Dude Sr. and Seth Dude Jr. Seth Dude the first, Seth Dude the second, whatever we want to call them. He avenged them here. I guess? I don't know. There's a possibility that Seth Dude still might die in the ring, but we don't want that to happen, companions. Anything to prevent the death of Seth Dude the third, you know? The curse is still real. That is true, Artie. You are correct, the curse is still real. We don't want that to happen to Seth Dude, but we congratulate Seth Dude nonetheless for his first victory here at CPG. Now, companions, we're gonna be witnessing the next match. Seth Dude will prevail this time. That's what we like to hear. We want Seth Dudes to win. We want Seth Dudes to matter. We are here for our Seth Dudes. Justice for Big Willie, says DJ. DJ truly wants justice for Big Willie. I know, we all do. We all really do. But let's get ready for this next match here at CPG. Welcome, companions, we're gonna witness this next match here at CPG. Who are we gonna see first? Justice for Ruro, justice for Big Blue. That is truly what we want today. Hey yo, who is that in the mist? Who are we seeing here, companions? Wait, could it be? Could it be? Is it? Yes, it is. Is that Big John the Stud, our champion of Aries? He is making his episodic in-ring debut, holding that champion of Aries belt here. It is the Hung Daddy. Why is this? I have no clue, GTT. That is the entrance that has been chosen for the champion of Aries, Big John the Stud. It is our champion of Aries. GTT, let me know if you want to change that later. But it is the Hung Daddy, the big stud himself, Big John the Stud. As he's hyping himself up, as he won the Spartan tourney recently and now he is here to show that he is truly worthy of that belt as he faces off against an opponent today. But which opponent will that be, companions? Which opponent will be facing off against Big John the Stud, our champion? Look at him basking in the glory. He looks to be excited. He looks to be happy. He's like, yes, I, Big John the Stud, Hung Daddy of CPG, has won this belt fair and square. Big John the Stud, the man with 3 legs, that is true. Big Johnny Boy says famous, that is true. Who are we gonna see facing off against Big John the Stud, companions? Let us welcome in, making his in-ring episodic debut. It is none other than, as I'm waiting for him to show up, as we're waiting for him to exit out of there, as I started this a little too soon. Companions, who the fuck is it? I'm waiting. It is Jacob Adams. Companions, let us welcome Jacob Adams to the ring. Look at him. He is hyped. He is ready. He is ready to face off against Big John the Stud, our champion of Aries. Coming to the ring is Jacob Adams. I can't believe it, companions. Look at him. He is waltzing in. He does not fear Big John the Stud, but he was not there for the Spartan tournament. He was not there when Big John the Stud took out John Locke. He took out Mr. Sweet Cheeks, and he took out King Ram Soul. But now, is Big John the Stud going to be taking out Jacob Adams? Or will Jacob Adams prove that if he was in the Spartan tournament, he would be the champion of Aries? Jacob just likes to build suspense, it appears, so look at him. Look at him, smug. Look at him. He's like, look at me, companions, look at me. I am Jacob Adams. But let's see what Jacob Adams brings to the table today. I am Reptar, hear me roar. That is true. That is true. That is the vibe he gave off right there. Alright, companions, here it is. With Wilson as our ref. Big John the Stud begins this match with a slam. He is here to pick up Jacob Adams and put him in his place. Hey yo, right into Wilson too. Wilson managed to duck out of the way just in time, as Big John the Stud doesn't care who's in his way. He is just gonna be tossing Jacob Adams around like a rag doll. Thank you for the thank you for the hydrate. Wilson almost got crushed. I know, companions. Wilson almost got crushed. But Jacob Adams beginning his attack against Big John the Stud. As he has a hold on Big John the Stud, but Big John is not easily held. He is not easily swayed by these submission maneuvers. He is a big guy, but Jacob Adams just shouldered himself, just threw his body right at Big John the Stud as they almost clash. All Big John has to do is sit on Adams and it's a done deal. That is true, companions. Honestly, we have the 7-foot Goliath Big John the Stud. As he just picks up Jacob Adams and tosses him out of the ring like he's nothing, like he's a ragdoll. That is every match with Big John the Stud. Spear from Big John as he just folding Jacob Adams in half. This is a tough in-ring debut for Jacob Adams, as he has to face off against the champion of Aries, has to face off against such a Goliath. It is Big John the Stud. Adams has to ponder from him as Wilson has to keep Big John at bay, or else Big John will just destroy the ring, destroy Jacob Adams, everything. Wilson was getting suplexed everywhere. First to release Jim. Hey yo, fucking Coral hitting with the I know my knowledges. I know. Coral, our resident in-ring move expert. Ayo! Looks like Jacob Adams is truly putting in some work against Big John the Stud, as he climbs to the top ropes and elbows Big John the Stud as he's laying on the ground. Jacob Adams is like, yes, look companions, I can take him on. I can take on Big John the Stud, as he comes in with a knee right into Big John the Stud. 2 Jimmy Jensen's. The unlooking poggies, thank you, imbeciles. Thank you. You are so much appreciated. As Jacob Adams gets ready for a big maneuver against Big John the Stud. But Big John the Stud says, not today, Jacob Adams. Flippy shit from Big John the Stud. I have to really question how Big John the Stud is able to just toss companions around like this. Able to do flippy shit. Able to just do all of this stuff with such a big physique. With just such a he's just huge, companions. He is just huge. As he's just completely crushing Jacob Adams here, companions. He picks up Jacob Adams and begins. We have seen this move many times, companions. 1. And he's gonna pick him up again. 2. 1. 2 Jimmy Jensen's. What a kick out from Jacob Adams. Oh! Cora, I'm gonna need some help on those like dual maneuvers that Big John the Stud does. I'm sure I could just look it up, but right now I didn't, and I should have done it after the Spartan. F5 from the height must hurt. That is true. That is true. And the boot from Big John the Stud crushing the chest of Jacob Adams. Big John is built like he cuts down 50 acres of redwoods and eats pancakes for every meal. That is true. Book of Shadows. That is probably true. As we're witnessing Big John the Stud showcase why he is, in fact, the champion of Aries. But Jacob Adams is trying to show companions that he is not just another big tree. Maybe not even a big tree. As Jacob Adams, hey yo, crossbody from over the ropes. He said, stop showboating. He said, stop it. Kicks to the face from Jacob Adams. Jacob Adams sidestepping that spear. As we're at a 5 count. If Adams could slay the giant, could that put him in a line for a title shot in the future? That is true, Coral. We're gonna have to witness that. And we're gonna have to see what kind of match we're gonna be seeing here. And that spear from Big John the Stud. We're at a 7 count from Wilson. As Big John the Stud finally throws Jacob Adams back into the ring. As at the 8 count. A drop kick does not connect, but punches from Big John the Stud against Jacob Adams, and a sweep as Big John the Stud picks up Jacob Adams, as we've seen this many times, as we've seen it take out John Blanc, as we've seen it take out Mr. Sweet Cheeks, as we've seen it take out King Ramsel. Just 2 of them back to back. One Jimmy Jensen, two Jimmy Jensens, and a kick out from Jacob Adams. Jacob Adams is truly resilient today, companions, taking all of this, but still, pulling through. Jacob Adams finally getting the stuff that he needs. Yeah! Managing to lift up. One Jimmy Jensen, two Jimmy Jensen, Big John the Stud. That is a feat in itself, companions. Jacob Adams is truly proving that he still does have the strength. How did he lift up? That is what I'm wondering, Luke. I need to know Jacob Adams' gym routine to be able to pick up such a giant, such a Goliath as Big John the Stud. Jacob Adams is truly has the training regimen of a champion in the works. An apron DDT from Jacob Adams looks powerful, but is it enough? We're at 2 count on the outside. Kinda still early, so these guys are still able to duke it out for a little bit longer outside of the ring. Boom, just picking up and slamming Jacob Adams outside of the ring, throwing him into the barricade. This onslaught still freaking continues. Seven count as Big John the Stud exits the ring to meet Jacob Adams, who is ready there, who is waiting for him to come out of the ring and say hello. Boom, knee right to the face of Big John the Stud. Is that blood I see from Big John the Stud? Did I not notice before that Big John the Stud is bleeding? If it bleeds, he can beat it. That is true, commands. If it bleeds, it's beatable. Will Jacob Adams prove that Big John the Stud is defeatable? 6 count from Wilson, throwing Big John the Stud back into the ring. Jacob Adams goes in. As Jacob Adams prepares for a big maneuver. Kick to the stomach. And there he goes again, another big flip on Big John the Stud. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, but a kick out from Big John the Stud. 1960, says Coral. Thank you for telling me the name of the move. We now know what it is. But how is he able to lift Big John the Stud like that? How is he able to do it? Test that man. He's on drugs, says Famos. Do we have to test Jacob Adams? Tossing him like a ragdoll once again goes Big John the Stud. This is impossible. How can John get hurt? That is true, Penguin. How can it happen? How can such a giant get thrown around by Jacob Adams? Has Ares already forsaken his champion, says Book of Shadows? Maybe. Jacob Adams. He's about to go into the corner. He's telling Big John the Stud to get up. He's telling him to get up. He says, you're finished. And that knee. The powerful knee. 1 Jimmy Jensen. 2 Jimmy Jensen. 3 Jimmy Jensens. Jacob Adams manages to get a victory against Big John the Stud. My God, what an upset. Big John the Stud's like, yeah, you got it. I'm proud of you. Yeah, you did some good shit. Looking for the handshake. He's proud of him. He said you're doing some good. No! A kick to the loins! A kick to the loins of Jacob Adams. Big John the Stud is pissed off. He said, fuck your kids. He said, fuck your future generation. A kick from Big John the Stud like that would destroy any possible hope of a future for Jacob Adams. My God, companions, what the heck? That anger. The pure anger. The pure anger. Hey yo, GTT, what kind of sus shit are you saying? Only he could blow his load, not you. Hey oh. My god, companions, this is our champion of Aries, a warmongering Goliath that is Big John the Stud. Companions, he manages to slap Jacob Adams, sure, has the victory, but who ultimately had the victory here? Who ultimately had the true victory? Big John the Stud. That low blow, that just, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But he has embarrassed the champion, that is true. It's gotta catapult Adams to the front line for the title match, Squirrel. That is true. That is true. We'll be seeing possibly on Beach episode where this comes into play. But for now, we're just gonna see how this unfolds as we get ready for the next match of CPG. As we're on match number 5 of 9. We're only halfway there, companions. I can't believe the craziness that we've seen here today so far. And it's only the first match. And by the first match, I mean the 4th match, the 5th match. I can't believe it. My boy Adams just got under someone's skin. That is true, Radical. That is true. We're halfway there. I know, companions. Can you believe that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more matches here at CPG? Can you believe it? But for now, let's witness this next match, companions. Squidward on a chair. I don't know what that means, but Squidward on a chair. Let's get ready for this match, companions. Let's get ready. Who are we gonna witness today on CPG? Who, companions? Is that a Bon Jovi song? There's a Bon Jovi song that says Squidward on a chair? Yo, I need to hear this song. What the heck, companions? Who's next, Luke? I know, right? Who is next? Who? What kind of match are we gonna witness here? Such a crazy match between Big John the Stud and Jacob Adams, where Jake Adams received an upset victory over Big John the Stud, and Big John the Stud wasn't having it. Big John the Stud said, "Fuck you," and kicked him right in the loins, companions. Right in the loins. Right in the family jewels. Gone, companions. Gone. We're gonna see how Jacob Adams is doing back in medical. I swear, I don't know what's gonna happen for him, but he's gonna be back. Trust, companions. He'll probably be back. Right in the mean being machine? True. Obliterate his cojones? True. But for now, let's get ready for the 5th match, companions. Let's go. 5th match, companions, as we're here on CPG Arena. The companions demand more blood. Truge. Have a nice stream, Theo. Thank you, Koi. You're so much appreciated. We'll see you soon. Look at that. It's Inanna, the Egyptian priestess of Anubis. A fellow VTuber friend of mine. It is Inanna making her way to the ring. Making her in-ring debut. It is Inanna, a jackal priestess of Anubis. She is a jackal. She is primal. She is feral. She is flat. It is Inanna. Look at her. Inanna making her way into the ring. As she's saying, "Hello, companions. It is I, Inanna." We can't forget that last detail either. That is factual, Artemis. That's factual. If I could have given her in her flatter chest, I would have. I would have, companions, if I could have. WWE does not recognize flat-chested individuals. They're like, she needs a little bit of booba, companions. But trust, those are probably fake, let me tell you. As Sabala Obscura makes her way to the ring, Sabala Obscura being the finalist of the Athenian tournament, facing off against Artemis, but losing against Artemis in that final round. But Sabala Obscura is truly a menace here at CPG and is making her in-ring episodic debut here on CPG Episode 1. Companions, welcome in Sabala Obscura. Sabala Obscura is truly a menace. Truly a menace, Sabala Obscura. But she was a finalist in the Athenian tournament. You have to acknowledge that strength. But, we have to acknowledge that Inanna wasn't there for the Athenian tournament. Would have the Athenian tournament gone different ways if the Jackal was there? Let's find out as Wilson is here to officiate this match. Kicks from Inanna. Inanna grabbing that toe. Going for a submission? Already, Inanna wants the companions to submit to her. Let me tell you, a submission specialist, Inanna, wants every companion to submit to her. And she's gonna start today by trying to have Sabala Obscura submit to her. Let's witness how this unfolds, companions. Sabala Obscura already putting some powerful work against Inanna. Yo, Sabala Obscura saying, fuck your Nico kneecaps. Ina playing a little bit passively than what I'm used to. She's not gone feral mode yet. Will we witness feral mode Inanna soon though? Let's find out. Inanna finally getting some action. Sabala Obscura escaping to the outside to regain her bearings, to regain her focus. Two. And Obscura finally makes her way back into the ring, but Inanna was there waiting for her already and begins her attack. Attacking the armies, attacking the arms of Sabala Obscura. Is this the kind of attacks, is this the kind of maneuvers that Inanna is going to be known for? Attacking the arms of companions, making them submit. Is this the style that Inanna is going to be known for? We're going to find out here, companions. Ayo, ayo. Elbow from Inanna. Looks like Inanna has finally got that blood flowing through her, but Sabala Obscura is ready for her. And a clothesline into the corner with Sabala Obscura having the advantage over Inanna at the moment. Blackjack from Sabala Obscura. Sabala Obscura showing that she is a powerhouse, that she is a menace here at CPG. She is a finalist of the Athenian tournament. And she is showing that in full force against Inanna. Ayo, Inanna! 1, 2 Jimmy Jensens and a kickoff from Sabala Obscura. Sabala Obscura trying to retreat into the corner, but Inanna's there waiting. Monkey flip from Inanna. I can't believe it, companions. We have witnessed the first monkey flip from Inanna. Picking up Sabala Obscura. Maybe going for an arm maneuver again, but Sabala Obscura ready there with an elbow. As that nice swinging neckbreaker. I'm assuming that Koros is gonna correct me if I'm wrong. From Obscura. Looked pretty quality as we got an armbar submission maneuver from Inanna. But Sabala Obscura managed to reverse that submission. She is not gonna submit to Inanna that easily. Inanna taking her prey to the ropes, but taking a little too long as Obscura is ready to make a move. I like how Korra is having their own text commentary in chat as I'm giving you the vocal commentary that is clearly subpar in comparison. Thank you, Korra, for showing your wrestling knowledge. And I appreciate it. No, you can continue. I think this is funny. I think it's hilarious. How clearly, like, my lack of knowledge here. I'm just here to witness a companion slap me. Alright? Penguin is admitting, commentary solid from Coral. Oh, it looks like it was gonna be a springboard DDT, which is Sabal Obscura is known for, but Inanna was a little too close to the ropes that she managed to duck out of the way from the move. Sounds like I can use a commentator, and I have to learn, companions. I have to learn. Trust, companions. Trust in the process. Also, it's very difficult to try to sync up video and and another commentator to be along with me. So it is a struggle. I would possibly welcome a guest commentator, but it's a very very tricky process to do for streams. Let me tell you, companions. I'm sure GTT is able to tell you. Because GTT has had a lot of guest commentators, and let me tell you, it's very tricky. Very tricky to have a guest commentator. For streams specifically. But anyway, let's continue with this match as Sabal Obscura is putting in some work. It is now the 7 count. And the outside. And Sabal is going to throw Inanna against the ropes and retreat back into the ring. As we're now 8. Sabal Obscura just dancing in the ring. 9 counts from Wilson. Is this going to be another count out here? It looks to be. Yes, it is 10. Sabal Obscura with a count out victory against Inanna. Inanna saying, I am not satisfied with the match, but Sabal Obscura clapping Inanna and knocking Inanna out of the ring, saying, I am taking this victory. I won, whether you like it or not, Inanna, says Sabal Obscura. But another count-out victory here at CPG seems to be possibly, maybe, a common occurrence? Companions. I can't believe it. But we must accept the results. We must accept that Sabal Obscura receives a count-out victory against Inanna. No Booba, no victory for Inanna? I can't believe you said that, RE. But yes, Sabala did win. Sabala achieved victory. And we must accept and acknowledge that. Many companions do not. Many wrestlers, many wrestling fans don't really enjoy count-out victories that much, but you have to acknowledge that they do happen and that they do exist. And Sabal Obscura getting the first victory, showing that she is still part of the picture. Even losing to Artie doesn't matter when it comes to being a powerhouse of CPG. Sabal Obscura still strong. Trust, companions, trust. As we get ready for the next match, companions, we are getting ready for some quality companion content as we're gonna witness the next match today. As we're going to our 6th match here at CPT. Sometimes you need some short matches, trust, companions, okay? Sometimes short matches are necessary to improve the flow of the show. I'll take some water for my poor throat who is suffering. As we get ready for this next match, companions. Welcome to the Arena, companions, as we're going to be welcoming our next combatant here at CPG. Who could it be? Who's going to show up in the mist? It's the Mists. Wait, is that Big John the Stud again? Maybe? Possibly? No! It is John Locke. John Locke, the disgraced football superstar who faced off against Big John the Stud in the first round of the Spartan tournament, basking in the boos, basking in the hatred up from the companions. It is John Locke. Look at him. He doesn't care if you're bullying at him. Boos to him are cheers. Boos to him mean everything. He basks in his glory. He basks in the boos. He knows he's the hot shit. He knows he's everything. It is true, Carl. Locke is looking to bounce back after getting eliminated early in the tournament. He had a crazy endurance match against Big John the Stud. He managed to land 4 of his finishers, the penalty kick, against the skull of Big John the Stud. But Big John the Stud said, I am swole, and knocked out John Locke in the first round of the sparring tournament. But now he's here at CPG, ready to make a statement, as he's here going to want to secure his first victory in CPG. But now, who will be facing off against John Locke, as John Locke is still taking his sweet time, basking in the hatred from the companions? Who's next, companions? Who is next? Yo, the lights are flickering. The purple lights are showing. Look, it's Cleo Probado. Hey, yo, companions, we have... You might not know Cleo Probado, but we know Cleo Probado. Cleo Probado is the resident femboy of CPG. Cleo Probado is gonna come in to make a scene here at CPG with those horns. Cleo Probado is gonna show the companions that he means business here. There was a funny story, right? When I was doing the Athenian tournament, Cleo messaged me and was like, hey, where am I? Aren't I supposed to be in the tournament, Theo? And I said, Cleo, you're a femme boy. You are a feminine boy. You are supposed to be in the men's division. You're supposed to be in the Spartan tournament. And Probado was like, oh, right, I forgot. And that's the story of Cleo Probado thinking that he was supposed to be in the Athenian tournament. But he is here to show John Locke that he means business. Theo gonna go Sag. Thank you, Luke, for coming by nonetheless. But wait, commands. Are we gonna have another triple threat match here at CPG as Big Willius Maximus himself enters the ring? Big Willie is here, companions. Big Willie has made his way back here at CPG. My god, companions, it's Big Willie. Everyone loves Big Willie. The little Willies are excited, companions. I am excited as Big Willie is back into the picture. Big Willie is here after his loss in the first round, as well as similarly to John Locke, but he lost against King Ramsel, making Big Willie a favorite in CPG, and King Ramsel probably the number one most hated wrestler in CPG. But companions, here we are witnessing the return of Big Willie. Big Will E. Yeah. Look at him. He's excited. We're excited. It's Big Willie. Look at him. He has leg braces. Of course he does. Because he's Big Willie. Trust in the companions. Big Willie is here. But companions, wait, there is a fourth companion entering the ring today. Who is this fourth combatant? It is now a quad Theo match. It is Ruto Kawakami, companions. Big Willie and Ruto Kawakami have made their way back into CPG. Ruto Kawakami trying to avenge Big Willie against King Ramsel, but falling to King Ramsel during the Spartan tournament. My god, companions, it is the Kitsune Cafe owner, Ruto Kawakami. Companions, we are witnessing the first four-way here at CPG, as we now have Cleo Probado, Big Willie, Ruto Kawakami, and John Locke all in a ring. DJ, I got you covered. I got you covered, DJ. I'm sure all the companions want Big Willie to win, but there are a lot of companions who truly believe that Ruto Kawakami should have beat King Ramsel and made their ways into the final to face up against Big John the Stud. But now we're here, Fatal 4-Way, John Locke, Cleo Probado, Big Willie, and Ruto Kawakami. It begins with Jimmy Jensen as our officiator. Here it goes, as they begin their match. John Locke grabbing Big Willie, but Big Willie's here to go. Cleo Probado already getting pinned. Can't believe Ruto's going for such a maneuver already. Oh my god, that's Big Willie. Yes, that's Big Willie Crimson. Problem is, that was then, this is now. Ruto and Willie are on opposite sides. That is true. That's true. Ruto Kawakami chumming in with a sledgehammer, but John Locke saying, "Not today, Ruto. Not today," as Cleo Probato is making work on Big Willie. Slaps, hits, headbutts from the big sheep head that is Cleo Probato. Those horns really making those headbutts a lot more deadlier than they should be. Big Willie being pinned. One, Jimmy Chinsuba kicks out at one. John Locke trying to pin Ruto. One, Jimmy Chinsuba, another kick out from Ruto Kawakami. Kicks from Cleo Probato. Big Willie trying to fend off against John Locke and Cleo Probato as John Locke puts Big Willie against the ropes. Chops. He picks up the leg and attacks the leg of Big Willie as Ruto picks up the sledgehammer and hits Cleo Probato with the sledgehammer. Ruto using that sledgehammer to beat on the poor Cleo Probato. John Locke taking advantage of the situation that Ruto has opened up, but Ruto hits John Locke, hits Cleo Probato. There's a lot of damage being done to Cleo and John Locke just by Ruto using that sledgehammer. Ruto has no care in the world of the companions so long as he obtains his victory. John Locke has Big Willie in the corner, but Big Willie uses those Big Willie shoes of his to knock John Locke out of the way. Ruto with a kendo stick. Ruto's using weapons galore, but Cleo headbutts Ruto onto the floor. Meanwhile, Big Willie reversing it against John Locke, grabbing the sledgehammer and attacking John Locke's arms with the sledgehammer as Big Willie is goading him on. John Locke using those legs of his, those superstar soccer man leggings himself to put some work on Big Willie as Ruto is facing up against Cleo Probato on the outside. A sunset power bomb from John Locke to send Big Willie to the outside? Cleo heading over to Big Willie. Ayo, the punch from Cleo. As Cleo throws John Locke back into the ring as he tries to face off against Big Willie, but Big Willie doesn't have time for Cleo. As Ruto pulls a third weapon now, as he now has a hockey stick. Ruto is... my god. Ruto is bringing every weapon he can into the ring. Ruto has no care, as he will use any weapon in his arsenal to obtain this victory. Big Willie grabs a sledgehammer. Cleo with a running headbutt. As it just becomes a brawl right in the outside as they just keep wailing on each other, companions. This is getting wild, companions. It is an all-out brawl here, and the first quad Theos match in CPG. TJ Morrison, Resident Lil Willie, is here to root on Big Willie. Ruto throws John Locke into the ring as Cleo begins slapping the titties of Big Willie. Big Willie catching John Locke as he exits the ring and draws blood from John Locke with a nice headbutt. Cleo throwing Big Willie back into the ring. I think Cleo is trying to just throw everybody into the ring, but everyone just keeps running back in. Slaps from Cleo. Cleo with some bows. Cleo with some moves. Cleo with a Russian leg sweep. Did Jimmy ever have control? That is true. Look, that is true. Jimmy Jensen's just kind of standing there watching as this brawl is happening in the outside of the ring. Ruto being thrown back into the ring as John is now throwing everybody. It's just wild. Ruto's throwing Big Willie back into the ring, but turns his attention to Cleo Probato. John Locke finally entering the ring, and now we have two competitors in the ring once more to possibly eliminate the first person. Ruto pulling out the fourth weapon. Ruto is the one who's throwing all these weapons into the mix. John Luck trying to pin Big Willie to Jimmy Jensen's. Cleo Probato turning around with the bat. Everything's happening. I can't fucking believe what's happening here, companions. As chaos is happening, companions. It is truly chaos. Big Willie with the biggest Willie big boot onto John Luck. Could this be the end of John Luck? Jimmy Jensen on the scene. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen. Wait, Rudo pulls out a table, companions, and slaps Cleo Probato right across the face with that table. Rudo and Cleo entering the ring once more as Big Willie goes for some steel steps. As now the brawl has entered into the ring once more. Cleo Probato is trying to sleeper hold John Luck as Big Willie goes for a corner Big Willie onto Rudo Kawakami. It was off screen, but we saw a little bit of an action. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen on Rudo Kawakami, 1 Jimmy Jensen on Cleo Probato as Rudo Kawakami rolls out of the ring. John Luck stops Big Willie from picking up those steps. And now, Big Willie in the corner. And then John Luck attacking the arms of Big Willie. Cleo Probato looking for under the apron and pulls out a ladder. Cleo Probato sets up the ladder here on the edge. As Big Willie goes 1 and Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, not enough time to knock out John Luck. Eliminate John Luck. I'm stumbling. My words, companions, are stumbling. Big Willie sending John Luck out into the outside. Rudo Kawakami beating the heck out of Cleo Probato with that sledgehammer once more. Cleo Probato, the poor little femboy, is taking these big hits from Rudo Kawakami. Cleo gets thrown into the ladder that Cleo set up earlier as Rudo picks up Cleo Probato and suplexes him. Back from Rudo Kawakami attacking Cleo Probato once more. Cleo grabbing Rudo and throwing him back into the ring as John Luck is also in the ring. Cleo is making his way to Big Willie, but Big Willie already has the steps, throws it to the side as he just wants to fight against Cleo Probato. John Luck kicking Rudo around like a soccer ball. As we got 1 Jimmy Jensen from 2 Jimmy Jensens, 2 Jimmy Jensens, as Big Willie is waiting for Cleo to get back up to hit him with the steps, but Cleo managing to stop him in time as John Luck gets ready for the first penalty kick of the match and kicks Rudo right across the face with that penalty kick. It's 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, but a kick out from Rudo Kawakami. This isn't over for Rudo Kawakami as we saw over there Cleo attacking Big Willie with the steps. Rudo Kawakami with the sledgehammer hits John Luck with it as Cleo Probato sends Big Willie back into the ring as Cleo brings the steel steps with him. As I guess he's trying to make his way to John Luck and Rudo. John Luck managing to dodge out of the way of the steps as he was trying to attack Rudo Kawakami. Rudo Kawakami not being there as Big Willie sends Cleo Probato back into the ring. Cleo Probato exiting the ring once more, probably going for the other steel steps. Yes, Cleo Probato wants those steel steps. Rudo Kawakami heading over to stop him. As there's just so much going on, companions. Phaser Gretz, welcome, hello, how are you? This 4-way match is going insane, companions. Cleo Probato being thrown back into the ring. As Rudo's making work of John Luck. John Luck is fighting against Rudo Kawakami as Rudo Kawakami threw Big Willie back into the ring. Greetings everyone, hello Ilo-san, welcome, welcome, welcome. When will this brawl stop? When will the first elimination occur? Right into the steps. Rudo Kawakami throws John Luck right into the steps. I can't fucking believe it. Cleo has Big Willie in his leggies, elbowing him right in the face. John Luck super kick onto Cleo Probato. John Luck picks up Big Willie, but Big Willie stops that from ever occurring. You can't pick up Big Willie. Swinging neckbreaker from Big Willie. Big Willie throws John Locke back into the ring, but Big Willie will not join him as Cleo gets thrown into the apron. John Locke decided to wait out inside the ring as he realizes that he must recover his stamina if he wants to remain in this match against these powerhouses. Cleo Bravado just beating up Big Willie with the steel chair. Big boot from Big Willie. Big Willie is excited. Big Willie wants blood. As this match continues, Rudo Kawakami thrown back into the ring, but there's no one there to greet him, as everyone's still brawling on the outside. Will this ever be brought back into the ring, companions? Will this be the longest match in CPG history? Should we have put a timer? No, companions, we want to see this to the end. A big stomp from John Locke. Penguin says this match shall never end, and this match might not ever end. We need to see someone truly send somebody back into the ring and pin them, but we're not witnessing any of that happening. This literally is just how much blood can be shed here at CPG, the match. Rudo Kawakami finally entering back into the ring, just to exit it, just to enter it back in, just to exit once more, tripping the heck out of Cleo Bravado out, throwing Cleo in, but not returning back in himself as he just slams Big Willie back into the ground on top of the sledgehammer, I believe. As the brawls continue happening outside of the ring, as Jimmy Jensen's wondering, what the heck's happening, companions? Why won't they come back in? Ampats from Alpha Rex, thank you, Alpha, for the Ampats. Ampats, 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 Ampats. John Locke turns around just to meet Cleo Bravado. As there's just everything's happening, companions. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. It's mayhem here. Mayhem here. At CPG. We need an elimination now, companions. But these men do not want to bring this match back into the ring. Rudo sending John Locke back into the ring, but doesn't join himself as he's just staring down Cleo Bravado, punching Cleo. Big Willie finally entering into the scene again. John Locke waiting for Big Willie. As John Locke gets ready for his second penalty kick, there is a possibility that Big Willie's out of this match as he takes the full frontal force of John Locke's penalty kick. Hey, John Locke, what are your legs doing up there, John Locke? Oh, but Big Willie still kicks out anyway. Knee facebreaker onto Big Willie. As John Locke prepares for a second penalty kick on Big Willie. Big Willie, watch out, Big Willie! The penalty kick again! But Cleo Bravado's in the way? Yes, Cleo Bravado interrupts the match. Cleo, what are you doing? That could have been the end of Big Willie. That could have been another competitor out of the way. I guess Cleo doesn't want this to go into the favor of John Locke. That's probably not what he wants to do. Rudo makes his way back into the ring again, as everyone seems to be in the ring once more except for John Locke, who grabs the bat and brings it into the ring, but Rudo is there waiting for him. Big Willie outside the ring once more, but everyone's fighting. Rudo getting pinned, but Cleo interrupting that pin once more to give a headbutt to John Locke. Cleo climbing to the top rope, waiting for John Locke to get up. And a headbutt from the top ropes on John Locke to the back of his head. Is this the end for John Locke? 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, but a kickoff from John Locke. Cleo Bravado could not finish this against John Locke, as John Locke rolls up Cleo Bravado. 1 Jimmy Jensen, but Cleo kicks out once more. headbutt from Cleo. As Cleo climbs to the top ropes once more, is Cleo gonna try to look for another diving headbutt? Yes, it is! It is a diving headbutt once more from Cleo Probado. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, but another kickoff from John Luck. John Luck and everybody have been fighting for this long, but none of them can get pinned. A big Willie Maximus kick from Willie as he tries to pin Rudo Kawakami, but John Luck interrupts it with the bat. John Luck doesn't want Big Willie to get the first pin. Is this truly a match to see who can get the first pin? No, it's an elimination match, companions. You can let them get the first pin, it's okay. As Cleo Probado tries to go for the first 2. But no, John Luck kicks out again. Rudo picks up Cleo Probado, throwing Cleo Probado against the ropes. Rudo Kawakami picking up Cleo Probado, but Cleo Probado kicks him away. Big click from Cleo Probado. A bat drops Cleo Probado as Big Willie sets up John Luck against the ropes, grabs the bat, and smacks him 2 times. Rudo says, enough of that, Big Willie. RKO from Ruto Kawakami. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, 3 Jimmy Jensens. The first elimination is Big Willie. As Big Willie rolls out on top of the ladder. I can't believe it. Big Willie is knocked out by Ruto Kawakami. You would think that Rudo would be on Big Willie's side as he tried to avenge Big Willie, but no, Willie is gone as Ruto Kawakami hits him with a powerful RKO as he was smacking John Luck with the bat. Ruto realizing this is a free-for-all, he can't have favorites here, companions. The Little Willies are mad. The Little Willies want justice. As Cleo Probado gets hit with an RKO from Ruto. This is Ruto's match. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensen, but no, a kickoff from Cleo Probado. No RKO is gonna finish off Cleo Probado today. As Ruto Kawakami picks up John Luck and John Luck reverses with a DDT. He says, not today, Ruto, not today. A powerful tornado kick from John Luck to just almost eliminate Cleo Probado. But no, Ruto Kawakami coming with the bat once more. Rudo is going feral. Rudo is insane. Rudo is a madman as he tried to take out John Luck, but John Luck drop kick to the knees. Ruto Kawakami, his reign of terror here at the moment is ending. As Cleo Probado we welcome Cleo Probado back into the ring. Super kick from Cleo Probado into a corkscrew splash. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, 3 Jimmy Jensens. John Luck gets knocked out by Cleo Probado. This is now Ruto versus Cleo Probado. I can't believe it, companions. I can't believe it. Is this another corkscrew? Yes, another corkscrew from Cleo Probado onto Ruto Kawakami. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, 3 Jimmy Jensens. Cleo Probado manages to take this victory over every single combatant in that ring. It all goes to Cleo Probado, the resident femboy of CPG. I can't believe it, companions. Cleo Probado truly proving that despite his small nature, despite his feminine nature, he is a menace here at CPG. Congratulations, Cleo Probado. We are proud of you, buddy. We are proud. Look at him. So excited, so happy. Look at him. My god, companions. My god, it's such a chaotic match. But the winner is ultimately Cleo Probado. Companions, we still have 3 matches left. 3 matches, companions. Companions, are you ready for these matches? I can't believe it. It has been a great show so far. It's been a great show. We've been witnessing some crazy matches. I've learned so far about wrestling is that those who lose. That is true. DJ Morrison asking for the Big Willie redemption. But will Big Willie be able to redeem himself in the eyes of the Low Williams? As we get ready for the next match, companions. My god, opinions. I can't believe what we're witnessing. I can't believe what's happening. The first episode of CPG is going wild. Let's get ready for the next match, companions. Let's go! Welcome to the CPG Arena, as we're gonna be welcoming in who today, companions? Who are we gonna be welcoming in today? It is Eva Quetzali, the Aztec Senorita, the Aztec Mommy, the Aztec Diva. We have witnessed her before in the Athenian tournament when she took on Leona Kong, defeating Leona Kong, but ultimately being defeated by Artemis in the second round of the Athenian tournament. We see her return here at CPG, getting ready to show that she is, I don't know, sexy? I have no clue, companions. No clue, but we are gonna witness her be her sexy self here at CPG. She is caked up, that is true. That is true. Aztec says Book of Shadows, that is true. Top tier commentary. Hey, trust, Penguin. Trust. Trust. We just see what we like, companions. We just see what we like. That dumb bee says DJ Morrison. But who is Eva Quetzali gonna be facing off today? Who is she gonna be facing off is none other than the menace of society, the crazy psychotic woman that is Machine Gun Bubblegum. Machine Gun Bubblegum also being featured in the Athenian tournament in the first round against Santa Muerte, where she could not come through against Santa Muerte. MGB is back though. We still have not been able to receive her updated moveset, so she's still rocking the default moveset that she did in the Athenian tournament. But even then she was still able to show off an amazing match at CPG's Athenian tournament, as she will show off this amazing match against Eva Quetzali. These two did not meet each other in the Athenian tournament, but now it is their moment to meet each other. The default is now her style. She's showing that she is a menace even with the default style. But once Machine Gun Bubblegum returns with her amazing moveset, with her insane moveset, we're gonna show how much of a menace MGB can be.
Did I mention that I am a god?
Did I mention that I'm a god now? Time out, Rain. Hey, yo, was that President Lich? No way! Oh my god, thank you for the raid! My god. Look at all these new companions! Oh, Cardenas, thank you for the follow. Romer Lee, thank you for the follow. President Lich was the one who had rigged my model, so all my model's movements are thanks to President Lich. Thank you, thank you. Hi Theo, hope you've been well. Long time no talk. That is Truge. That is Truge. You thought this was Rumble Roses? This is Rumble Roses. This is CPG. Eva Quetzali hitting off with the booty shaking moonsault already. This is a move that she is well known for as she shakes the booty and begins this match, but Machine Gun Bubblegum turning it around against her. Welcome everyone, welcome Raiders. Shake the booty, I know, crazy, right? We are witnessing CPG wrestling history as we're welcoming these Raiders to CPG Episode 1. This is the first episode of my new wrestling show, CPG. As I pit a lot of my companions against each other to see which one is able to prove themselves to be quality, crazy companions. Big stomping cave-in from Eva Quetzalcoatl. Yo. 2 ads? No, I can't believe it. The real hybrid. I can't believe it. Lich of Death, scandalous, I know, Truge. That looked more like a butterfly lung blower because there was knees to the chest? I don't know. I'll trust your word on it. But Eva Quetzalcoatl, wild right now as she's beginning her oddly seductive onslaught against Machine Gun Bubblegum. But a 2 kick out from Machine Gun Bubblegum. Leg split drop does not land against Machine Gun Bubblegum. Kick to the face of Eva Quetzalcoatl. You think that would kill someone? I think it would kill someone too. But these are resilient companions. These companions are insane. Octopus stretch from Eva Quetzalcoatl. I get oddly seductive when facing MGB? It totally makes it. It does. When you see Eva Quetzalcoatl putting in her work against Machine Gun Bubblegum, Eva Quetzalcoatl did make it to the second round of the Athenian tournament before. MGB springboard elbow. Remember, companions, this is not the official moveset of MGB at the moment. MGB is not even using her well-practiced moves. She's just on the fly. She is wrestling on the fly. Another leg split. A leg split. She's splitting those legs on top of MGB. Like I said, Eva Quetzalcoatl, lucha style, but oddly seductive. Very seductive. A very sexy style, if you would like to add on top of it, companions. A very sexy style coming from Eva Quetzalcoatl. It's true, Crimson. Only 1% of like MGB's power is being used. And off the top ropes, just jumping over them like if they weren't there onto MGB on the outside. As this brawl takes its way outside, Eva Quetzalcoatl retreating back into the ring. Lich of Death, thank you for the follow, you're much appreciated. She blows a kiss to MGB as MGB quickly enters the ring and begins her onslaught against Eva Quetzalcoatl. Knees, kicks, stompings, chokes, knees. MGB acting insane, beating the heck out of Eva Quetzalcoatl. Like we mentioned before, this isn't MGB's original moveset. She's just doing all these moves on the fly. This is unwarranted, just violence. She's not even bringing any strategy into the match. She's just throwing out knees and punches and kicks and everything to just take down Eva Quetzalcoatl. And a powerful kick from MGB brings Eva down 1-2. But a kick off from Eva Quetzalcoatl says not today. She's doing everything the chat wants to do to them? Truge. To be fair, she has a tendency to do that even with her normal moveset. Truge. This is MGB. This is MGB. Machine Gun Bubblegum. Violent lady extraordinaire, just showing that no matter what moves she uses, she is just absolutely violent. And Eva Quetzalcoatl is just taking the full brunt of this violence here at CPG at the moment. But Ava Quetzali is showing that she is still powerful. She still has the strength to slam MGB into the ground. And a boot to the face of Ava Quetzali. Into a ripcord, elbow, forearm, whatever we want to call it. Are these real wrestlers? They're real wrestlers in their hearts. But no, these are technically, these are creative wrestlers. They're cause creative wrestler. People make the wrestlers in either. It's like OCs, you know. But in our hearts, right, companions? These are the realest wrestlers we can find. These are realest wrestlers. Because they are CPG wrestlers, they are companions. They are our companions. But no, these are creative wrestlers. These are not real, real life. They're real to us. It's exactly how to put it. Yes, nodders, real to me. Nodders, yeah. Leg split, leg drop. And she's gonna pin her like this. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, 3 Jimmy Jensens. Machine Gun Bubblegum is taken out by Ava Quetzali with a leg split, leg drop. Taking out Machine Gun Bubblegum. Really, with this default moveset, Machine Gun Bubblegum is truly only fighting with 1% of her power. I am sure that with her OG moveset, with her true moveset, she will be a true menace here at CPG. But either way, it is still non-stop fights from Ava Quetzali as she obtains this victory against Machine Gun Bubblegum. And my god, companions, my god, we are reaching some quality stuff. Great matches here, as we're almost reaching the end of the first episode of CPG, as we now have 2 matches left to go here at CPG. Companions, so far, how are we liking what we're seeing here at CPG? Another incredible match for August. Companions is true. That's true. But it's a good time. It's Troj. We like a bit of chaos. We always enjoy a bit of chaos because it leads to some quality. It leads to just amazing quality matches here at CPG. But let's get ready for the next match. As we're reaching now, the prelude to the main event, the co-main event as you would like to call it, here at CPG Episode 1. Who are we gonna see enter the ring here today, companions? Who can we expect to see here at CPG? I can English. Will we see new faces here at CPG, or will we see some recurring faces? Companions, I'm telling you, I love this shit. That's insane. That's wild. Will it be me? No. I don't wrestle here at CPG. I host it. I do wrestle in other shows though. I wrestle in GTT. I wrestle in Ignite. I wrestle in a lot of shows. OLW. I wrestle in OTRW. I wrestle in a lot of places, companions. Trust. And I usually do post about them when I get like victories or losses. C1W, true. I am going to be debuting in C1W. So like I said, a lot of places I wrestle in, but here I will not wrestle. Here I am but your lonely host. But your wonderful Theo host. But let's get ready for the next match, companions. Let's get ready. It's the CPG Arena, as per usual, as we welcome in. Who, companions, who could we be seeing today? Companions, it is the champion of Athena. It is Arnie, as she's coming into the ring. as she's showing off the champion of Athena belt. It is our champion, Artemis. Look at her, she's strutting in. The top of CPG, says Lou. That is Truge. That is Truge. Look at her strutting in with the belt. She says, I have this belt. I am CPG. I am the champion of Athena. Hear me roar. Yeah, yeah. The queen of the CPG women's division, that is true. Hiroba Cav, thank you for the follow. You're so much appreciated. Thank you for the follow. Who will already be facing off in her first match as champion of Athena? Here today. Who, companions, who? You're sold on this content? The content's good. Oh my god, companions, no fucking way. It's Alva of Beaver. My fucking god, companions, this is Alva of Beaver. She faced off against Artie in the first round of the Athenian tournament. They had beef against one another during the first round of the Athenian tournament. Beaver, as Artie is saying, couldn't take her first off, and now she wants revenge against Artemis. It is a rematch here at CPG, the first rematch from the Athenian tournament. Will we see another upset, says Karo. That is true. Will we see another upset as Artemis truly wants to dominate over Artie? They have already proven to be enemies in CPG. Artie trying to prove that she's not a bottom, and Alva of Beaver wanting to prove that Artie is a bottom. That is what Alva truly wants again. Alva wants Artemis to submit to her, but Artie doesn't want to submit. They're always at it, Crimson Tanuki. Here's the rematch of that event. We are here. The champion of Athena versus Beaver, one of her enemies here at CPG. But we have seen what Beaver can do. We have seen what Artie can do, as Artie's already going for a submission maneuver here at the beginning of the match. But Beaver doesn't want any of that right now. She wants to be doing the submitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wants to be the one who is dominating this match. That is what she wants. That is the lore, companion. That is the lore. Throwing Beaver into her knee. Going for the pin, but it's not happening today. Beaver looks like she's gonna find the One Piece. That is Truge book. Beaver going with the bikini style. Beaver is actually a historical Viking. Obviously not dressed in a historical fashion here at CPG, but if you check out Beaver in any of her socials, you will find that Beaver loves the Viking life. She is a Viking after all. It just shows the wide array of different companions we have here at CPG and just overall here as Steel. But yes, Beaver wants Artie to submit, but Artie truly brought the upset victory during the Athenian tournament. At least the upset victory for Beaver, because Beaver wanted to win. Artie doesn't want to submit. As a champion of Athena, she can't afford to submit against the likes of Beaver. But everyone is truly on the side of our Athenian champion, Artie. And then Beaver goes for a suicide crossbody. I can't fucking believe it. Quality stuff coming from Artie. All the kicks, smacks, and paddywhacks, you are completely right, book. You are completely right. As Alva Beaver throws Artie into the steps. I'm already confused with the names like the first time they fought. I would just interchange their names so often, I was so confused the first time. But here, we have Artie throwing Beaver into the barricade, slamming her face into the barricade. If you look, the barricade is not soft, it's not padded, it is metallic, companions. We're at a 7 count already, but Beaver doesn't care. Beaver just wants to fight, but Beaver, realizing we are too close to a count now, resets the count. She wants more of Artie on the outside. But Artie, nice, coming in with a suplex. Artie has regained control in the outside. Throwing Beaver against the barricade once more. And a leg sweep right into the barricade. As Artie returns back into the ring. Will Beaver follow? Will Beaver take time and try to regain composure? Artie was tired of waiting, so meets her outside of the ring. Punches, gut punches, kicks. More kicks, more punches, more everything. But we got a submission maneuver on the outside, but that's not gonna win you in the match, Artie. But it will do damage. That's the important part, is inflicting damage upon your opponents. As Jimmy Jensen has reached the 3rd count. 4. Throwing Artie back into the ring. Beaver heads back into the ring as well. Artie getting up from that move immediately, but Beaver is ready to retaliate. Beaver going for a leggy submission. She has Artie in between the legs, companions. Artie cannot breathe, but a rope break. Jimmy Jensen noticed that Artie was a little too close to the ropes, and so called off the submission maneuver from finishing off Artie. Beaver wanting to submit, wanting Artie to submit by using her legs. Using those Viking thighs of Artie. And Beaver going for another pin. 2. IDK the wrestling term, but I don't know. My Soul Calibur. Heads between the legs is Heaven's Gate. Truge. Beaver going for the Viking kiss. That is how Vikings kiss each other. It's Truge, companions. Corkscrew from the top rope, but it misses Artie as Artie rolls out of the way. Artie, what is she gonna do? Nothing, because Beaver counters it. A second attempt, but Beaver counters. A 3rd attempt, yes, the 3rd attempt connects, and we're gonna see across the universe from Arnie. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, but Beaver kicks out of the across the universe. But Arnie wants to go for a second one? Companions, could this be true? Yes, she has a second across the universe from Artie, one after the other, a second one. Jimmy Jensen making his way over. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, and another kick out from Beaver. After 2 across the universes in a row, Beaver doesn't want to submit. Beaver truly just wants Artie to lose. She is pulling in all of her willpower that she was missing during the first bout between the two, and is using that force now to have Artie against the ropes. Another crossbody outside of the ring. Beaver has this in the ropes, companions. As I say that, Artie throws Beaver back into the ring. Tries to go for something, but Artie was there ready to block any attempt of any move. As Artie gets, no, not Artie, Beaver gets ready for a finishing move. But Artie ducks out of it. Elbow. Head scissors spinning takedown maneuver, my god. Beaver punches to the face of Artie, our champion. Jimmy Jensen taking the long way around. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens. Jimmy Jensen just had to make sure that the shoulders were on the mat. Beaver, frustrated over Artie kicking out of every attempt that she's had, just begins her relentless assault against Artie. Beaver is being a menace right now. There's gonna be times where I mix up the names. I have no idea why I can't differentiate between Beaver and Artie in this match. They look nothing alike. But Beaver going for the Viking kiss. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! And there it is. The seductive, dominating pressure from Beaver secures Beaver the victory over our champion of Athena, a completely different Beaver than we saw the first time during the Athenian tournament. Truge, companions, Truge, we have seen Beaver triumph over Artie. I can't believe it, companions. Artie, our champion of Athena, both of our champions lost in their first match as champions. What is happening, companions? Is this the volatile nature of CPG? Is this the volatile nature of CPG? Are we just gonna be seeing upsets on our champions and upsets? But truly, when it matters is the title defense matches, companions. That's when everything truly matters. This changes nothing, says Artie. You'll never accept defeat at Beaver's hands. I can't believe it, companions. I can't believe it. Our champions losing their first matches in CPG as champions. Like I said, it truly shows the volatile nature of CPG. So now, companions, we are here for the main event of CPG Episode 1, companions. We have reached the final match, companions. I can't believe it. You can't believe it. Companions, do we want to see who we have for our final main event match? Artie is angry at the moment at Beaver. My god, excitement galore. It is time for our primo event, our main event match. Who are we gonna witness? Who are we gonna have fighting here, companions? Artie is livid. Artie, my god, companions. Artie, you have to take a breather, Artie. It's okay, Artie. It wasn't a title defense match. Your title is still with you. You are still champion of Athena. It seems as though Athena and Ares are testing our champions at the moment. That's the only thing I could truly think of that makes this just make sense. Is clearly that Athena and Ares are testing our champions. Exactly, companions, exactly. But companions, we get ready for our main event match. Who are we gonna see today, companions? Who? Welcome to the main event of CPG Episode 1. We are getting ready for the first companion to show their face here. Who is it gonna be, companions? It is none other than the Muscle Mommy, Celestina Marquez. Companions, we have seen Celestina Marquez before. She was in the first round in the CPG Athenian tournament where she had faced off against Sabala Obscura. She faced off against Sabala Obscura but fell short. She wasn't able to take out Sabala Obscura. Companions, we are witnessing the Muscle Mommy Celestina Marquez trying to redeem herself here at the main event match of CPG. But the real question is who, companions, is Celestina Marquez going to be facing off against in this main event match? companions. Who is it gonna be? Who is the final combatant of today's match? Companions, look! It is Hara Rei Sol! It is Hara, the sun goddess. She is aggressively making her way to the ring. Okay, real quick, I had a different entrance for her, but for some reason it's not giving her that entrance. I have no clue why, but she is coming in with her worshippers. I told Hara that she cannot just bring in her worshippers to CPG, but Hara said, I don't care. I have my worshippers. Companions, we're gonna win this here. Hara Rei Sol, the sun goddess, versus Celestina Marquez, the muscle mommy of CPG. Hara makes her own decisions apparently. I can never control what any of the Egyptians do. Inanna? I can't control her, the priestess of Anubis. Hara Rei Sol, Egyptian sun goddess, I can't control her either. These two are literally true menaces in CPG at the moment. Dropkick from Hara? Clothesline to send Celestina Marquez out to see her followers standing there menacingly. Hara Rei Sol never ceases to amaze us as she brings her followers here into CPG. I didn't ask for these guys, so why are they even here? They're not my companions, they're worshippers of Hara. But she insists, yes, we gotta bring them. Yes, Theo, you have no control over me. I'm gonna bring my worshippers here to CPG. Celestina Marquez doing a little dance in the center, but she catches Hara as Hara tries to make her way back into the ring. Elbow from Celestina Marquez. Slap from Marquez. Marquez! Yeah! Mat slam! Hara able to sweep the legs. Now has the advantage but loses it as Celestina Marquez quickly gets herself back up. Throws Hara against the ropes. Ducks down. Rolling elbow. Punches into the corner. Lifts up Hara, but Hara catches her. Hara. Boom! Spanish fly, standing Spanish fly from Hara. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, for the kick out from Celestina Marquez, 2 Jimmy Jensens. Celestina Marquez trying to go for a Marquez rocker, but managed to get reversed by Hara. Hara now going for some moves. Throwing Hara against the ropes. And a looping palm strike from Celestina Marquez knocks Hara down into the ground. But Hara attacking the legs of Celestina Marquez to get herself back up again. But Hara gets thrown outside of the ring once more by Celestina Marquez. Hara going for some kicks. Boom! A suplex from Hara. Elbow strikes from Celestina Marquez. As we reach our 4 count on the outside. Elbows from Marquez. Marquez makes her way back into the ring at the 6 count. Hara taking her sweet time as Marquez resets the count at 7. Boom! Butterfly DDT from Celestina Marquez. As Hara is just taking this onslaught of an attack from Celestina Marquez, finally able to get herself back up as she gets a single leg drop kick on Celestina Marquez. Russian leg sweep. Celestina Marquez, unfazed by this sweep, and throws her back into the ring. Marquez ducking out of the way of Hara, but Hara ready for anything as she might throw up. Head scissor takedown from Hara. And what looked like a gourd buster maybe from Hara onto Celestina Marquez. Monkey flip from Hara. It is her signature monkey flip. Me and my monkey. That's why I called it. Hara had no choice in that, by the way. Hara had no choice in one of her finishes being a monkey flip. I chose the monkey flip. Hara's finisher, yes companions, here is a monkey flip. And the finisher is called Me and My Monkey. A headlock from Celestina Marquez. Hara manages to make her way out of that as she sets up Marquez onto the ropes, but gets thrown out once more by Celestina Marquez. Celestina Marquez throws Hara back into the ring. Because yes, that is true, Celestina Marquez. This match has to finish in the ring. Dropping elbow from Celestina Marquez onto the back of the skull of Hara. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, but a kick out from Hara. Celestina Marquez making work of that arm of Hara as she gets ready for a possible finisher. Could it be? Yes, it is. It is the backslide driver from Celestina Marquez. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, but a kick out from Hara Raisel as Hara does not want to get pinned by Celestina Marquez today. Hara going for a kick right into the face of Celestina Marquez. Moonsault, but knees up from Celestina Marquez. Drop kick from Marquez onto Hara. Hara is taking a lot of attacks here. As Celestina Marquez gets ready for nothing. As Hara is able to exit out of that move. Sling Blade. Drop kick from Hara Raisel onto Celestina Marquez. The moonsault once more onto Celestina Marquez. Drop kick. Hara is truly on the offensive today. Hara is picking up the pace against Celestina Marquez. Hara jumping to the top of the ropes. Drops down to meet Marquez. Leg drop from Hara. Another leg drop, a second leg drop from Hara. Stomping Hara into the curb. And by the curb, I mean Matt, you know happy. Hara is truly getting the powerful offensive that she needed at the moment to face up against someone like Celestina Marquez. Really attacking those arms too. Picks up Marquez. And there it is. Monkey flip. Me and my monkey. Hara bringing Celestina Marquez to the center of the ring. Goes for the pin. 1 Jimmy Jensen. 2 Jimmy Jensens. But a kick out from Marquez. Hara Raisel cannot believe that her monkey flip was not able to take out Celestina Marquez. Now into the corner. Marquez counters. Hara counters. Tilt-a-whirl armbar from Hara Raisel onto Celestina Marquez. But it's not looking to be effective against Marquez at the moment. Hara. Boom! I can't believe it. Companions, Hara is insane. Hara is wilding out. Hara says, get up, Celestina Marquez. For here comes a armbar from the top rope. She tries to go for a knee to the face of Celestina Marquez, but Celestina Marquez saw it from a mile away. Jawbreaker for Celestina Marquez. Using her head onto that jaw of Harvey Soul could really damage you, companions, let me tell you. Punches to the face of Harvey Soul. Hara's taking none of it right now, companions. None of it. As she throws Celestina Marquez against the barricade once more and returns back into the ring. A 5 count from Jimmy Jensen. Hara jumping to the top of the ropes. 6 from Jimmy Jensen. Hara's waiting. Hara's prowling. A diving armbar from the top into the outside. Hara, I can't fucking believe it. Hara, you're fucking wild. Celestina Marquez is not having any of it. Growing increasingly frustrated, as Cora had mentioned, at this relentless onslaught from Hara. Celestina Marquez finally throwing Hara back into the ring. As Celestina Marquez returns to the ring, tries to grab Hara, but Hara was waiting and waiting. Celestina Marquez finally has Hara in her grasp as she wanted, has her against the rope, and says, "Not today, Celestina Marquez, not today." Marquez, flapjack. Elbows. Once again, Hara regaining her composure. Her and Kamana from Harvey Soul tried to go for a maneuver, but Celestina Marquez saw from a mile away and starts attacking the leggies. Clothesline from Celestina Marquez. And there it is once more. Backslide driver from Celestina Marquez. 1 Jimmy Jensen, 2 Jimmy Jensens, 3 Jimmy Jensens. And Celestina Marquez takes it over Hara. So this is probably really frustrating for Hara, facing a loss to a mortal here at CPG. The worshippers are frustrated. Hara is frustrated. Celestina Marquez takes it though from Hara. So congratulations, Celestina Marquez, truly redeeming yourself from her loss during the Athenian tournament. She is showing the companions that she is, in fact, the muscle mommy of CPG. Congratulations, Celestina Marquez. Companions, I can't believe it. Living Yuri don't want to wrestle. Well, you know what? I'm gonna force you to wrestle. Just kidding. No, you obviously, you know, if you don't want to wrestle, you don't have to wrestle. I understand. Don't worry about it, companions. But that was our main event here at CPG, Episode 1. I can't believe it, companions. That was a wild 9 matches, upset victories over a lot of our champions. Jacob Adams taking it over Big John the Stud, and Beaver taking it over Artemis. I can't fucking believe it, companions. I can't believe it. But that's what we had, companions. That was the first episode of CPG. We have witnessed some really great things happening here. But that is truly the end of today's episode, and thus the end of the stream. So much love and much appreciation to every companion who came by today. I truly appreciate every single one of you. But for now, it is the end. So let us go and raid. Actually, how far are you? Where are you streaming? You barely started, Beaver. We're gonna raid Beaver, the victor over Artemis in today's episode of CPG. So when we raid when we raid Alva Beaver, let us congratulate Beaver on their victory. So we're gonna begin our raid on Alva of Beaver. So let's congratulate Beaver on her victory over the CPG Athenian champion, I'm sure she's gonna love it. Let's go raid her. Let's start this raid, companions. But once again, companions, thank you all for coming by. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for everybody who came by. Coral, thank you for the text commentary. It was truly a love and appreciation. Amazing first episode. I hope to see you guys on episode 2 next week on Wednesday. CPG. But thank you all, companions. Let us go raid Beaver and congratulate her on her victory over Artemis. Thank you all, companions. You're all so much appreciated. I love every single one of you. Thank you, companions. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Farewell.